You are just scrolling, you spot a brilliant piece of advice, and you instantly tap that little bookmark icon. Over a few months, you pile up hundreds of these clips. They sit scattered across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, waiting for the day you finally have time to learn from them. Then, weeks later, you actually need that specific cold email framework or that exact pasta recipe. You open your app and realize it's buried somewhere in a bottomless, unsearchable list. You haven't built a useful knowledge base. You've simply developed a digital hoarding habit where good ideas go to die. The structural flaw with native platforms' saved folders is that they only organize items chronologically. You can't search for the actual words spoken inside the video. Worse, you eventually encounter link rot. You scroll back to find a vital tutorial, and you're met with a gray box because the creator deleted their account or made the video private. In a single moment, the specific insight you were relying on is permanently erased from your access. There is no warning and no way to recover it. Relying on social platforms for knowledge storage leaves you completely vulnerable to algorithms and the whims of creators. You don't actually own any of the insights you save. This is the memory store interface. Notice how this unified learning library pulls everything, YouTube videos, Instagram Reels, X threads, into a single vault. Looking at the top, the processing queue handles manual uploads, specifically built for platforms restricting native downloading. By extracting and storing the actual video file, your content is completely insulated. If the original creator deletes their post tomorrow, your copy remains exactly where you left it. But having the raw file is only half the solution. If you still have to scrub through hours of footage to find a 2-minute segment, the friction is still too high. To make this archive genuinely useful, you have to move the asset off the ephemeral web, and you need a system that can actually watch and comprehend the footage for you. That's what happens here in the AI Insights tab. The system automatically ingests the video, generating a complete transcript and deep summary. You don't need to meticulously build folder structures or type out manual tags. Extraction happens quietly in the background. As seen in this knowledge mapping layer, the AI connects individual summaries. A node for sales strategy links to emotional intelligent closing. This makes retrieval incredibly intuitive. Type a natural question about objection handling, and the AI returns the exact video snippet. If you have a 45-minute lecture saved, you can ask the chat to pull out the specific 3-step framework mentioned near the middle, and it hands you the exact steps. Crucially, it reads your personal library. It isn't scraping the open internet. It retrieves exactly what you curated. This removes the manual effort of digging through folders. You now have the ability to retrieve exact, actionable insights the second you think of them. There is a known limitation with general large language models like ChatGPT. Because they pull from the massive, noisy open web, their default responses tend to be generic and broad. Memory Store bypasses this with a feature called AI Context. You can select specific items from your library and generate a single dynamic link that encapsulates those exact insights. Paste that link into your external AI platform of choice, and you force the model to brainstorm and write using only the niche, specialized content you provided. Instead of a generic chatbot, you now have a highly specialized personal assistant that reasons and strategizes using the exact flavor of your own curation. Of course, letting an AI analyze your personal knowledge base raises an obvious question about who actually owns that data. Notice this Google Drive badge in the UI. Memory Store doesn't lock your files in their own servers. The platform syncs your entire archive directly to your personal Google Drive. This pop-up confirms the strict privacy architecture. As the Data We Do Not Collect section outlines, the system is untracked, invisible to your friends' feeds, and completely shielded from third-party harvesting. Because the raw files, the metadata, and the AI summaries live in your Google Drive, your archive is permanent. Even if the Memory Store app shuts down tomorrow, your data remains fully intact. In an era where content constantly disappears and data is harvested, building a private, searchable library ensures the knowledge you've worked to find remains yours to keep.